What's going on, guys? But I'll turn this down real quick. Behind the camera is Hunter Allen. Hunter, say hey, man.
What's up?
This is Cody. Cody Shaw, say hello.
What's up?
I'm so excited for this show today, guys. In about 15 seconds, we're going to go live on the air. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Got it.
91.9 WLJS, thank you for tuning in and listening every Tuesday from 5 to 7 to The Spin Zone. What's up, guys? I'm your host, DJ Andy Brum, and I'm here with Cody Shaw today. Cody, what's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. So tell me about this. You have a new Twitch stream. You play video games, am I right?
Yeah,
you play
that's
video
right.
games? That's
right.
awesome, man. So tell me about this thing you got going called Crimson Games.
Well, it's something I've decided to do. One of the big things that I've always done is I've always wanted to kind of make an impact in people's lives, kind of wanted to make a difference. And for years, I've just kind of wondered how. And I was chilling kind of at the house one day. A friend of mine showed me a YouTube video of some people that were playing games and stuff like that. So I started looking more into it and saw what kind of an impact it made on some people, just reading through some comments and stuff like that. And I decided that, you know, obviously, as a lot of people know, that gaming community is very, at times, vulgar and
Yeah, definitely.
things like that. I wanted to, you know, offer some clean, family-friendly content, and that's kind of where this all started. So
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I can totally vibe with that. Also, a lot of you people do not know this. If you're listening out, anyways. Thank you guys for listening. I was actually on Cody's show just a few days ago. He invited me on the show. We were going to play Rocket League, and turns out I didn't have Rocket League downloaded. I recently got a new hard drive on my PS4, and I was like, man, is there anything else we can do? So we just basically pulled up Uno, and you were playing Uno, and I was just watching you play computer bots and play other random people online. And, man, that was intense. I didn't realize there were that many different versions of Uno. Like, I know, like, as kids, like, you know, growing up, I can remember, I'm sure you can too, playing different versions of Uno and being like, wow, you know, this is, you know, like it's like, do you play stack? You know, what kind of rules do you use in Uno? What rules do you not use? And everybody's different. But Uno is such a fun game. And, man, I really enjoyed being on your show. And I remember we talked about so many great things. We talked about mostly me. I thought that was really awesome. You know, you have me on there and interviewing me and talk about my business. So anyways, not only do I just want to return the favor to you, but I just wanted to have you on the show because I think what you're doing is really great. And I think we need more gamers like you and just more people spreading the gospel through different outlets and just letting people see the light of Jesus live through other people in more ways than just, you know, church on Sundays and Wednesdays.
right.
So anyways, it's called Crimson Gaming.
Yes.
What was it called before that? I remember when you first started this, you had another name. What was that?
Yeah, it was. It had a funny spelling, but it was called Terrible at Games. Another YouTuber that I watched, he marketed a little bit, you know, just some funny spelling on his. So when I decided to do mine, initially it was off of a joke that a friend of mine was like, oh man, you're just so terrible at games. And as Andrew knows, I like to try to be funny.
Yeah.
You know, I like to give people the opportunity to laugh whenever possible, just because it's so liberating in a lot of ways. I can't tell you how many times I've had bad days that just a friend will show up, tell me a joke, make me laugh, and my day is just instantly better. And that's what I want to do for a lot of other people. But Terrible at Games, when I first started, it was spelled TERBLATGMZ. And it was just one of those, like, I want to make a joke, like all the cool kids spelled things differently back when I was growing up.
Yeah.
And all that, had all the bright colors, just went all in on that. But I changed it to Crimson Gaming for a number of reasons. The one reason I decided to change the name was a lot of people were just having problems just trying to pronounce it. They didn't know, you know, TERBL, you know, you just think turble. You know, you don't really know what to make of that. And I just saw it being so much of an issue for a lot of people and started at that point thinking, you know, how can I make this easier for people and still get kind of my ideas across, you know, kind of give, because I'm one of those people. I think that names should mean something. You know, a lot of people will just be, you know, just throw a name on there that sounds cool or something like that, and that's the end of it. But for me, Crimson Gaming comes from three main reasons that I called it that. The idea of Crimson itself came from two reasons. The one, number one overall reason is from the hymn, and I can't think of the name right now, but Andy might be able to, is by his crimson stains we are washed white as snow. And it's, you know, just kind of the nod to, I do want to kind of make this a ministry. And like I said on a stream the other day is, am I going to be talking about God all the time on my streams? Probably not, because it is gaming. It's still, you know, I don't want to, you know, turn into, you know, your church pastor coming into your living room every single week. It's just going to drive people away. But I want to show the love of Christ through, you know, my family-friendly content or being available for my viewers through Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, email even, just different avenues to get a hold of me. The other idea, and it's kind of funny because my family was raised Auburn fans, and now I attend Jacksonville State. It's kind of a nod to the fact that I grew up here in Alabama, you know, the Crimson Tide and all that. But the third reason, and this goes back to a really good friend of mine, is just an appreciation for our military and the fact that they fight and willingly lay down our lives so that I can pursue, you know, being a gamer. Maybe not necessarily for a career. If it turns into a career, great. But just being able to, you know, do my own thing and do it freely without someone coming in and saying, hey, you can't do that.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I really like so with Crimson Games.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask this. So, are you an Alabama fan?
I am not. I
You're
am
not.
a Jacksonville State fan, 100%. Fear the Beak.
Sweet. Okay, awesome. Are you an Auburn fan at all, like your parents?
My family support Auburn because of the agriculture. My family is farmers, and you know, my family has ties to Auburn, and you know, through the agriculture and things of that nature, we just supported Auburn while I was growing up. They support Jacksonville State now, obviously, because that's where all their money goes.
Yeah.
But no, they still college football Saturdays. They're wearing red for part of the day and navy blue for the other. They are Auburn when JSU is not playing. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. I have a sister, younger sister. She's about to go to Auburn. She just graduated high school, graduated from Spain Park. And, man, that's really cool because I originally was actually thinking about going to Auburn.
Okay.
So when I heard Crimson Games, a small, like, percentage of me, you know, was, you know, screaming, is he an Alabama fan? And
I knew
so
I
that's
was gonna
really
get
cool.
that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I knew I was going to get that, and that's, you know, like I said, kind of part of the tie to it is when you hear Crimson, a lot of, especially men, especially males,
Yeah.
the first thing a lot of males think when you hear Crimson is the Crimson Tide because of how, I hate to say it, but dominant they are in college football. And so that's
Absolutely.
kind of, you know, that's kind of the turn that I took on that.
Yeah. And I do like the name because it made me also think about, you know, the blood that was shed on the cross. And, you know, you think about that color crimson and, you know, it's red. Anyway, so I like the name. And I think it was a good job changing it from Terrible at Games to Crimson because I knew the first part was terrible at, and I remember at first I was like, what does GMC stand for? And then I was like, oh, yeah, games. Cool,
Yeah.
of course, because he plays games. But anyways, dude, yeah, I love it. I think you've got something catchy going on here with this. And, yeah, this is exciting. So are you doing another stream tonight?
I am. It was something I kind of decided to do last minute. And the first part of it's going to be a little weird on my end because I was watching today, and when me and Andy were streaming the other night, I had someone follow me on Twitch, and I didn't even know it. All I heard was the notification on my computer from an email saying that that person had followed me. And I was watching a guy stream earlier today, and he was, you know, reading off every comment and, you know, everybody that followed or hosted or subscribed and stuff like that. And I'm just like, why can't I do that? So the start of the stream, he's going to be helping me get that set up. But no, it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. It is the Golf It Hole-in-One Challenge.
Ooh, okay.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on Golf It, which is honestly probably my favorite game on my PC so far, and just set up a lot of strokes, a lot of time, and just see if I can get it in the hole from the beginning of each hole. Maybe not necessarily. The fun part is it may not be the hole I'm supposed to be going for.
Yeah.
But it might be a hole clearly across the map. Who knows? You're gonna have to tune in to find out.
Sweet, that's awesome. That sounds fun, man. Well, hey, thank you guys for tuning in and listening to Cody. We're going to talk a little bit more in just a few minutes. I've got some more questions for you, man, regarding this new thing you got going on. And also, in case you don't know, I go to JSU. Cody goes to JSU, as you now know. And we're both students here. Cody, what's your major?
Public relations.
Public relations. That's awesome. And I'm a computer science major. I think we're kind of polar opposites on that end, but at least we can both connect here on the radio. Obviously, as you can tell, Cody's got a knack for speaking, and I like talking with other people that know how to talk to people, which is really awesome. So, but we're going to play some music from some local artists. Of course, this is the Spin Zone, and if you're new and this is your first time listening, what I do here is I play local artists. They're all local from here in around the Jacksonville area, Jacksonville and Birmingham area. And these are artists that I feel that really deserve the spotlight and need to be heard. And they're awesome, awesome, talented people. And the production quality on a lot of these songs are really, really good. And feel free to check out all this music I play today. And I'll try to leave links in the description. I'm going to try to put this on YouTube afterwards. And I'll have links below where you can see what song was played when, and where you can go to buy everybody's music. So first up, we've got Mighty Grizzly. They're a local band. They just put out their first single, and this song is called Forget Your Name. Talk more maybe about what kind of games you want to play on.
It's funny how you say you've changed. If anything, I'd say you stayed the same. You think you're charming with all those things you say, but you're the devil, baby. You've always been that way. You're the same old girl you've always been, seeking love. If I see you again, I hope that I forget your name. I can give you that. You walk a fine line with that mask on and there's so many signs. You think you're charming with all those things you say, but you're the devil, baby. You've always been that way. You're the same old girl you've always been, seeking love, seeking sin. And if I see you again, I hope that I forget your name. You're the same old girl you've always been, seeking love, seeking sin. And if I see you again, I hope that I forget your name. You're the same old girl you've always been, seeking love, seeking sin. And if I see you again, I hope that I forget your name. I hope that I forget your name. I hope that I forget your name.
What's up, guys? This is Hunter Allen, and you're in the mix with DJ Andy Brum right here on 91.9 WLJS.
Hand in hand with you is where I wanna be. I feel the love and the waves are running over me. I need more than memories. The tide has pulled me away, but I won't let it stay that way. I'm diving in. I wanna go deeper and breathe again. You are the only air I need. I'm drowning out all noise. Is the peace within your whisper? I'm diving in. Here in your presence, I am home again. Shallow waters of my world are drawing near. In an ocean of grace and nothing left to fear. Father, fill my lungs again. The tide has pulled me away, but I won't let it stay that way. I'm diving in. I wanna go deeper and breathe again. You are the only air I need. I'm drowning out all noise. Is the peace within your whisper? I'm diving in. Here in your presence, I am home again. I wanna go deeper and deeper into your presence. Lord, be my anchor, for I am home again. I wanna go deeper and deeper into your presence. Lord, be my anchor, for I am home again. I wanna go deeper and deeper into your presence. Lord, be my anchor, for I am home again. I wanna go deeper and deeper into your presence. Lord, be my anchor, for I am home again. Diving in, I wanna go deeper and breathe again. I can't breathe again. The air I need, drowning out all noise. Is the peace within your whisper? I'm diving in deeper. I am home again.
What is up, guys? You're listening to 91.9 WLJS here on the Spin Zone with your host, DJ Andy Brum. That was Home Again by Hunter Allen. And before that, we had a song by Mighty Grizzly called Forget Your Name. Next up, guys, is Fall in Line by Shep. Stay tuned, keep listening. We got Cody on today.
What's up,
as a
guys? This
special
is
guest.
Shep, and you're in the mix with DJ Andy Brum right here on 91.9 WLJS.
Someone told me if you work, then you'll make it. As long as you ain't lazy, then the game's always vacant. And I almost believed it, cause it's oh so deceiving. But as soon as you get a glimpse, somebody's gonna take it. Some people saying I'm too basic, I won't make it. Get up out my face, you ain't changing the destination. I've always been a sucker for people's opinions, but now don't let it get to me, it's never gonna faze me. And I don't know enough, I'll never make my way. I'm barely holding up, I'm living day by day, and I'm too young to rap. I don't know what to do, but the game game, better watch it cause I'm coming through. Half the people don't understand what I'm trying to do. The kind of thing I'm chasing after isn't taught in school. It's engraved in my veins, I'm infected. It's hard to convey my head, but I hope you get the message. Said it's hard to convey my mind state. My mind state. My mind state. When nobody gets my state of mind. My state of mind. My state of mind. I may be too young for this rap thing. But I'ma take a leap of faith. Cause ain't no way I'm about to fall in line. To fall in line. To fall in line. Wake up sleepyheads, you about to miss it. It is unbelievable what they about to witness. While y'all all been sleeping, I've been trying to make a business in the lab. I've been cooking up lyrics like I'm a chemist. I will not be stopped by a single person or object. If you hearing this, then God bless. I treat music like a contest, and that's the wrong mind state, I guess. I should probably speak my mind less, but I digress. I'm just trying to make it out. It's hard to make a sound coming from a small town. When you're all in, when you know you're going all out. To be appalling, you gotta be willing to stand out. Don't need handouts from anyone. I work for what I want. I work all summer long and I try to express it. It's engraved in my veins, I'm infected. It's hard to convey my head, but I hope you get the message. Said it's hard to convey my mind state. My mind state. My mind state. When nobody gets my state of mind. My state of mind. State of mind. I may be too young for this rap thing. But I'ma take a leap of faith. Cause ain't no way I'm about to fall in line. Fall in line. Alright, let's take it back. Take it way back to 44 bars. When I ain't know what I was doing, now my dreams have been enlarged. I've been scheming from the jump and I've been dreaming from the floor. I look up and see the stars like it's really not that far. I'm out of place, give me a break, I reach for outer space. I got a voice, wanna be heard, but never show my face. I wanna speak, but it hurts with every breath I take. Cause I'm ashamed of my voice, don't like the sound it makes. And it wasn't my choice, it was a calling. And I'ma be doing it till they put me in the coffin. I've been spitting and coughing, I got the rhythm, it's awful. I'm not a victim, this ain't a system I'm getting involved in. I'm just here for the music, the fluid inside of my body keeping me moving, yeah. It's engraved in my veins, I'm infected. It's hard to convey my head, but I hope you get the message. Said it's hard to convey my mind state. My mind state. My mind state. When nobody gets my state of mind. My state of mind. My state of mind. I may be too young for this rap thing. But I'ma take a leap of faith. Cause ain't no way I'm about to fall in line. Fall in line.
What's up, 91.9 WLJS? You're listening to The Spin Zone every Tuesday from 12 to 2, 5 to 7 right now, but next week we'll be on from 12 to 2. Time changes. Just gave you guys a heads up without even knowing I did it. So I'm here with Cody Shaw today. Cody, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing amazing. That song that we just played, guys, was Fall in Line by Shep. And I kind of messed up. I didn't finish saying what I was going to say before Shep came in and started talking. But it's okay. It's whatever. This is my first official week doing this with a special guest. So I'm really happy to have you, Cody. I'm glad you get to be the first. And if y'all don't know, if y'all weren't listening earlier, Cody just had me a few days ago on his Twitch stream called Crimson Games. And we played some Uno. We had some fun. We talked about just campus stuff, life in general, and just hotly debated topics a little bit too, which I don't think we want to get into too much today. But Cody, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know I'm a student here at JSU and you are too. Yes. So I want to find out, or I want our audience to find out, what exactly is your major and what is your plans, I guess, here?
Well, I'm a senior at Jacksonville State, and I'm studying public relations. I would love to do some kind of media relations, some kind of like press release and, some interviews and stuff like that for things like social media, website stuff for, organizations. Hopefully some kind of, maybe sports organizations. If any of you are listening, I will have emails and stuff, just going to drop that there. But, just would love to do some kind of like media relations, just to be able, a good example today was the Atlanta Braves pitcher Max Fried got hit with a pitch and had to come out of the game and, got hit by a line ball and had to come out of the game, and the media relations person was the one that came on during the game and said that he had I think it was like an oblique strain, something like that, from the contact.
Wow.
And like the stuff like that, where it's, you're interacting with medical personnel, with athletic personnel, things like that, just have always seemed interesting to me to be able to do things like that. And so just the idea of being able to work with athletics, or even work at a wonderful university like we have here, make a difference in young adults' lives coming in to their first, second, third, fourth, 7th, 8th, 12th year of college, trying to find out what they want to do with their careers, being able to be a light for them, maybe even shine a light at the end of their tunnel. So sometimes at college especially, you feel like it's just never going to end.
Absolutely. Totally relate to that, my man. Totally relate to that. But at the same time, I don't know about you, but I love college so far. This has been some of my best times right now. And I remember freshman year, I made some mistakes, did some things. I think we've all been there.
Absolutely.
And, there's just seasons in your life like that. But I tell you what, man, college is such a blessing. The fact that, I get to find new people like you and Hunter, of course. Hunter, too. Hunter is also sitting in on the show. He's helping me out a little bit with setting things up as far as video and audio goes. So shout out to Hunter Allen. We actually played one of your songs earlier, Hunter, that song Home Again. That's such a good song. You can find Hunter's music on iTunes, Spotify, correct me if I'm wrong, Google Play, CD Baby. The list goes on and on. YouTube. Oh my goodness, how many places can you listen to people's music nowadays? It's insane. But I tell you what, go check out Hunter Allen. He's amazing. He's got an EP that just came out on my birthday, May 24th, and it is an incredible, incredible chance to just listen to all this great music. But enough of that. Cody, I want to ask you, man, this thing you have going on with Crimson Games, I want to find out more about this, and I want for those listening, I want them to find out more about exactly what all you do on the show. So first of all, I guess my biggest question would be, when can I listen in so that I don't miss a stream?
Well, anytime that I plan on streaming or putting up a video, the best places to follow would be my Instagram and my Twitter, just because I'll often put up a picture on Instagram and I share it over to Twitter. Of course, if you're not following me on Twitch, Andy has the link to that he will be putting up somewhere.
Absolutely. I'll put it up on the YouTube video after this, so you can check it out on YouTube. Just search Andrew Brumbelow, and we'll have it there. I'll put links on my social media, on my Instagram page at DJ_Andy Brum. And you can just go on to that Instagram page, and hopefully I'll have a link there so we can look at the show afterwards. But Cody, I know if you want, feel free, since everybody's listening right now, if you want to tell everybody all your contacts so we can get in touch with you. What are all the social media handles you have?
Well, if I
here, let me hand you this real quick so that you can.
Some of the names have to be a little bit different because I'm not the only Crimson Games or Crimson Gaming. It turns out
makes sense. With something like Crimson,
nothing is it's very easy for a lot of people to have it, but like we kind of mentioned earlier, I used to have an older name, the Terrible at Games. So my Twitch is still Terrible at Games right now.
And what's the spelling for that?
Well, when I do my Twitch URL, it's actually going to be the way that I spelled it for the channel and then spelled out entirely. So it's a bit of a long URL, but if you want to follow me on Twitch, if you follow me on Twitch, you will get notifications whenever I go live, and I usually try to give about 5-10 minutes, sometimes longer depending on what I'm doing, when I start a stream to let people kind of find their way in. Sometimes, those notifications will catch people in the middle of eating dinner or, whatever it is they might be doing, where they can get to a stopping point in that and, come tune in. But it's www.twitch.tv/TERBLATGMZ, followed immediately by Terrible at Games, spelled out just the way you would see it in a dictionary.
Wow.
The YouTube, I'll just have to put up a link to it because I don't have enough subscribers for a custom URL yet. So it's...
I forget they do that.
They do that, but you have to have, a certain following, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't been able to get one yet. I haven't been approached about doing it, so I'm just going to let the YouTube link, even though it's empty right now because I don't have the ability to edit videos just yet, We'll be starting that here in the next few weeks, though. I'll let that be posted with the social media posts. So definitely follow Andy and myself on Instagram and Twitter. Speaking of Instagram, www.instagram.com/_CrimsonGames_ for my Instagram. And Twitter is very similar. It's twitter.com/_Crimson_Games_.
Okay.
Once again, with all the people that have it, it's funny how a lot of these profiles I haven't posted in like 3 or 4 years, but they're still there and they're still using the username. That's how a lot of these get weird, different usernames and things of that nature. It's just that they stay on there forever. People don't go in there, delete their accounts. But for some people, I know some people don't have Instagram, some people don't have Twitter. I do have a Facebook page, and I do attempt to share most of my stuff on Twitter and Instagram through that as well. That is facebook.com/Cody Crimson Gaming. My name is spelled CODY and then Crimson Gaming. And then if you want to try to get with me about, being a part of someone else's event, another stream, playing with you or maybe a child is listening, my email is the old name, which is terblatgmz@outlook.com.
Good deal. Well, I'll be sure to add all these in case you missed any of those links, because I know that is a lot of stuff to try to keep up with and spell out, of course. So, because they're links, they're not, once you find Cody, you find them, and you can find them anywhere. But just, anyways, I would probably say follow Cody on Instagram. What do you say, Cody?
Yeah, that would be, that's going to be your number one source, and obviously Twitch, because that's, and most of the time when I'm streaming, I'm recording as well. That's something a lot of people have gotten really popular about doing, is streaming and then making videos out of streams. Just saves time. Something that a lot of people don't realize is when you get into the video making and the editing, even just getting ready for streams, it takes time to edit and make things look good. Webcams, logos, things like that. A good example I had was a couple of months ago. I recorded a little session. Didn't even have a webcam, didn't even have a logo, didn't even stream it, just recorded it. Was trying to make a 60-second clip for a little promo from a song that Andy had made for me, and the logo, and then 30 seconds of gaming clip footage, and that alone took me almost 2 hours to do. And so it takes so much time.
It's a process.
It is definitely a very long process. And so a lot of it, this gaming stuff especially, just takes, and music too, and really anything that you're really passionate about, it takes a level of commitment. And, I'll be doing an internship here at the school this fall while taking a full slate of classes, and I'll be doing this. So time consumption and time management are very key, but these are all things that I want to and or need to do.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of people don't realize just how much work goes into whatever the craft is, like you're saying, music, with your videos, just making and editing just the videos themselves can be a lot of work. And I know, I can attest to this with just this radio show. It's a lot of work you got to put in just to recording everybody and, getting people, to be on your show and stuff like that. So anyways, man, I really appreciate you being on here. At the top of the hour at 6 o'clock, we're going to talk some more. We're going to talk about some of the games Cody likes to play, and more questions and stuff to come. If you have any questions for Cody yourself, feel free to call in at 256-782-5592. Again, the request line is 256-782-5592. Thank you so much again, Cody, for being on this show. We'll be talking again at 6 o'clock at the top of the hour. Next up, guys, we have High as Praise by Carson Bruce. What?
I said, I know him.
Yeah,
I know that guy. I know that guy. Did he go to JSU too or something? I was like, I think I had a class with him or something. Why is it that, everybody decides to text me while I'm, not able to answer the phone?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like, I've been sitting at home pretty much all day. My phone is dead silent. And then I sit down here for the radio and I get messages from 3 different people. I'm like,
Sorry, I was texting my girl. What?
It's all good. Exactly.
I was like, hey, you should tune in and listen.
Somebody you know is on here.
Yes, exactly. Another somebody you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, the main reason I started this is because I really felt like, first of all, I love music, I DJ.
Yes.
And I want to show people on campus that there's actually more talent than you think.
Oh yeah.
Just right around you. And kind of like with you doing this gaming channel, there are people who are good at what they do, even in all kinds of facets, whether it's gaming, music, whatever, and nobody knows about it. You know? So I feel like what I like to do is like help build people's followings.
Exactly.
So for example, Carson, I think he's got some really awesome stuff, and I feel like more people need to hear it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this is an opportunity for that. Same with Hunter. Same with you, man, with your gaming channel.
Like
I think more people need to find out about this.
Like the Twitch affiliate program. Honestly, this if people are tuning in like we expect they are.
Yeah.
This would be a huge boost to that, to where I could be legit an affiliate and making money within a month. 100%.
Sweet, yeah.
Because the affiliate
And
program.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I will say some people, I don't know how many people really tune in and listen, but you know, some people that go here or like on the faculty or stuff, they'll tune in just to listen as they're driving through JSU. But yeah, I can't really guarantee a lot of people listen to this local station just since it's not very busy this summer.
Right.
But next semester and stuff, more people definitely, I think, tune in than they do right now.
But like the affiliate program doesn't take all that much. Like I told you, it's like 30 subscribers.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
30 to 50 viewers, and like stream like 7 hours in the last 30 days. Like I've done that this week.
You'll have to let me know after today if you get anybody new off of this, because that would be really interesting to know. Because I really have no idea how much people, or how many people, I guess, random that I don't know are actually listening. Because, you know, I know when my friends or somebody texts me like saying, hey, I just listened to your show.
Yeah.
But as far as just, you know, random people,
but it was
it's hard to
like the hardest thing that I've been having right now, and this could be a question you end up asking, is trying to find people to game with. Because like for me, it's like I don't mind doing solo videos. There's so much.
Hey, I'm a Nintendo guy, so seriously,
once we get on that Switch.
Yes, if
Which
you
will
can
be this
stream
weekend.
Twitch, Dude, get with me on that.
Yes.
I'm busy this
Actually,
week, but next week, yes.
Once I get to school, and that's something I plan on, you know, maybe trying to find a segue to plug in, is my schedule will start on August 29th.
Okay.
Which is the night before our big. Is it the night before our big football game?
I'm not sure.
Or whatever that first Friday is of the school semester.
It's the 20-something, right? Because it'd be this month, right?
It wouldn't be the 29th, that'd be the week after. It's calendar. It's so confusing.
Wasn't the 21st supposed to be the
21st is that Tuesday. It's the 24th.
24th? Okay.
So that, because our game is the 25th.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'll be able to stream that day. But one thing I really want to do is like have, and I'm just, of course, my mind is thinking how many ways can I plug. But like Mario Kart streams on Sundays.
And dead serious, I will play Mario
Subscribers.
Kart with you.
Like-
I'm gonna speak real quick, and then we will get back to it. Well, I'll do one more song, and then. What's up, guys? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and you're listening to The Spin Zone. That was Highest Praise by Carson Bruce. And next up, we've got The Gospel of John Hughes by The Sunsets. Sweet. I just had to get that in real quick because I was like, I had to do that.
Right.
Because I recorded those two songs together so that
Once I get to the point where I'm having subscribers, and right now I'll just do it with followers.
Yeah.
But like, if you wanted to be a part of it, awesome, 100%. But like Sunday afternoons,
Okay.
call it like sub day. Sunday sub day or sub day Sunday, whatever.
I like it, yeah.
Where we get on, we play a, you know, like a big group game. We can do golf or we can do Mario Kart, something like that, where you could just throw a bunch of people in there and have a great time. Let followers and then subscribers be one of the perks of the subscribers is every Sunday you get to stream with the people that you see videos with, whether it's like me and you and someone else. Or, you know, like we jump on Sunday afternoons, of course, you know, some of your stuff.
Yeah, let me know, bro. Mario Kart, I'm 100% down to play it. plan. Seriously, like I'll get a camera set up and everything so we can like do this legit.
You wouldn't have to have a webcam. A lot of them don't. If you
Oh yeah,
didn't
that's
want-
true. We could just do audio,
Yeah.
but
If you want to do a webcam.
I might just try to like Twitch stream the thing myself and get your help. That way I can be like, hey guys, and then be like, go check out Cody's channel, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't plan to get into this that much like you. I think, you
A
know,
lot of
this
them
is
do.
more your
They'll
talent.
Stream together and like they'll sit there like mute Discord for like super chats and stuff like that in between races and stuff.
That's awesome.
I watched one the other day.
I would be honored, man. I'm just serious. I would be honored to be
Oh,
on
absolutely.
and have some fun.
Like that's honestly the hardest thing right now is like finding people who want to be involved with the games, the recordings and things like that. It's just
Yeah. Hey, it's hard to find people to be on
and
this.
it's always the scheduling. It's like, yeah, I can do it if you're gonna stream at 1:30.
I know, but it's like
AM.
everybody's schedule is different.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Like I had
Nobody
this
has
guy
a
write me. He's
schedule.
like, I would love to be part of your videos and stuff if you could stream at 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, you're funny. I'm like, I'm a college student. I'm not doing this full time. If I was
And
doing that
about-
full time, it'd be different.
In about a minute and 10 seconds, we're gonna go back on the air. So,
Okay.
just give you a heads up on that.
Man, I wish we could get a call in like,
I know.
welcome to 91.9 WLJS.
You gotta get that number. Welcome to 91.9 WLJS. You know, I sound like a smoke detector.
Oh no, battery's low. I have
That should be
batteries
pretty good.
here that I can swap out. I thought this might happen, so I did bring batteries with me.
When you edit in this little like, hey, we lost our audio for a few minutes. Okay.
Well, I'll just bring in the audio from the camera.
Yeah.
100 times. Taking the batteries out of that and putting in these. Don't worry too much about it. Just, you've got time. I'm not worried too much about this. This is the first
The camera should pick it up pretty well.
What's up, guys? You're listening to the Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. What's up, guys? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and right now I'm joined with special guest, Cody Shaw, the one and only man behind Crimson Games. Cody, tell us a little bit about Crimson Games again for people just now tuning in.
It's I set it up. All I'm really doing right now a lot is streaming, but here in the next couple weeks, I will be starting to stream on a consistent schedule and be making recordings as well, and making videos, and posting those on YouTube. We will be working on that. I wanted to make this channel for a multitude of reasons. First of which is more religious. The name coming from by his crimson stains, we could be washed quite as I can't speak anymore. Washed white as snow, and then I wanted to be sure to offer family-friendly content. Very limited on the foul language, vulgar conversation should be non-existent, things like that. I can speak for myself, and that will be non-existent. It's a lot more of who I find to record with that I will have to be very picky on.
Very
Which
true
is-
about that, yes.
Which has become very difficult trying to find people that can record on, a pretty decent scheduling.
It is. It really is. And the only place you can really go today, I guess, and be live and people, not worry about people, being vulgar,
Mm-hmm.
is stuff like this, like on the radio. Because if you do, I'm going to kick you out. And
Right.
Now you're like making me liable to something.
Right.
But yeah, so radio, I guess, and TV, but those are the only two things I think the FCC really have their hand in anymore.
The TV's becoming questionable, if we're being honest.
Well, TV is a little different because the FCC only regulates, certain things.
Mm-hmm.
If you pay for a special subscription to HBO, FCC can't regulate that. That's something
Right.
you're paying for as a consumer. But anyways, enough of that. Dude, I'm so excited. I want to ask you, man, what games do you play, and what games are you planning to maybe do on this channel, Crimson Games?
Well, the two most popular games that I play right now are Golf It and Uno, as those of you that have been tuning in since the show started have been hearing a little bit about. I do have past experience with games like Assassin's Creed Origins. I did a stream on that about a month ago, give or take. I do want to, as we were talking about with the music, was a Mario Kart. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch. I want to incorporate a little bit more console-based gaming just because I know that PCs are very expensive. Any kind of computer tech is very pricey, and I know not all people can afford it. And so to create a better chance at community, I wanted to incorporate some console-based gaming where I could. And Nintendo was the best bet because it's pretty much all of their stuff, as far as I know, is more aimed at family-friendly, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which Mario Kart is something I grew up on, and many people that are my age grew up on. And it's a fun game. It's really, in a lot of senses, a classic. And so games like Uno, Golf, and Mario Kart 8, and then some more solo stuff might be Assassin's Creed. Kind of some solo, some together might be something like the GTA series, where they have going on the After Hours package that they're doing right now with designing a club, things like that. I won't be doing that as often just because of the nature of the game, but some of their packages that they do, I do find interesting and would like to do something on that. One game that I played for the first time last night on my own time that I'm looking really forward to getting a group of people, or as I guess these younger people are calling it now, squads, are playing now, is kind of a knockoff of Fortnite, and it's
That's exactly what I was
Cuisine
thinking of,
Royale. It's designed to be so much funnier, and it's surprisingly intense. I played it for the first time last night, and like, you start off basically in your underwear, and you go and find these pots and pans as your armor. And, of course, they have guns and things like that to go. And it's just like Fortnite after that sense. It's Battle Royale, last man standing wins. The cool part about that is just it's so funny. And I laughed at myself last night just because I was playing and I started hearing, the cartoon bunny hop. And I got scared because I knew that meant someone was around me. Yeah. And then I thought about it for a second. I just got scared of a Bugs Bunny sound.
It's like, what more are you going to get scared of now? Ooh.
Exactly.
That's funny,
and
man.
it's really fun. I want to create an environment to give people the opportunity to laugh. Like I mentioned earlier, if you've been having a rough day, or maybe something's going on at your work, at school, whatever your age group and personal involvement might be at this point in your life, I just want to give you a chance to come in, relax, escape whatever's going on for a little while, and just laugh. Enjoy, maybe something embarrassing that I do on a game, or something that I or somebody I'm gaming with says, and give the opportunity to just let go of everything for a little while and try to make your day a little bit better as I can. But to get back on the games, like I said, Golf It, Uno, Mario Kart 8, Cuisine Royale. I'm open to other suggestions because at the end of the day, yes, I want to play games that I want to play, but all of this being, mission and viewer minded, I want to play games that I know you people will enjoy seeing, that you people will understand, and something that I may be absolutely terrible at, but that may be something that you can laugh at, is my absolute hilarity at trying to figure out what in the world I'm doing in a game.
Yeah, and in a world today where sometimes I feel like so down, or a lot of people do, laughter is always, said to be the best remedy. Mm-hmm. Laughter is the best medicine. So, but yeah, dude, that is so awesome. I know we said we were going to come back on at the top of the hour, but we came back on a little earlier than that because I just couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. But yeah, Cody, this is awesome. Thank you again so much for being on the show. Again, what is your Instagram handle if we want to go follow you?
My Instagram handle is www.instagram.com/_CrimsonGames_.
Awesome. Sweet. So you can check Cody out on Instagram, Crimson Games, and he is on Twitch as Crimson Games as well, so you can find him there.
Terrible at Games, because it's
still Terrible at Games. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
on
it will
Twitch.
be Twitch. I will hopefully be changing it here in the next couple weeks. Twitch has a funny rule. I tried, of course, when you start something, you don't really want to change the name. It'd be like now that you've been doing your DJing for, what'd you say, 7 years the other day?
Almost 8, but yeah,
almost
like
8.
7 years.
You don't really want to change your name and try to remarket everything. You've gone to the trouble of making logos and planning on how to market that way. And so I tried to put how to pronounce the name after my name on Twitch, just for people, because Twitch, unless you're streaming with that person, it's hard for them to see, a true pronunciation of it. And so that kind of knocked me back. And they have a rule where you can't change your name but once every 2 months. So that was about a month or 5 weeks ago. So maybe here pretty soon I'll be able to change the name, get everything on one page, and we'll update that as things come along.
So that makes sense, I guess. I can maybe see why they do that, but
yeah.
Cool. Well, anyways, that's good to know. So eventually you will be the Crimson Games.
100%.
Sweet. That's awesome, man. Well, we're going to get back to some music, guys. Don't go anywhere, though. Cody will be here until 7 o'clock. If you have any questions for him, you'd like to call in and talk to Cody yourself, you can call in at our request line at 256-782-5592. And again, that phone number is 256-782-5592. Cody, thank you so much again for being here on the show. You are listening to The Spin Zone.
I'm Batman, and you are listening to The Spin Zone.
Hey guys, it's Elizabeth Grace, and you're listening to my new single Perfect on 91.9, your cure for common radio.
We are just imperfect people with perfect scars. Everything we go through makes us who we are. Life is like war, and I fight so hard. My life without you, I ain't getting far. Tomorrow's never promised, and I play on that line. It's like I got the glasses, but like I'm living blind. Trying to reach the masses, but it's too much to climb. And to help them, I need help from you. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is the space in between us. The only difference in hurting and deserving is the price of real love. You are the perfect in our imperfections. You are the perfect in our imperfections. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is the space in between us. I'm not flawless, I will never be, but I'm no longer bound up, 'cause you set me free. I was messed up, but you made me clean. And no, I'm not perfect, but I'm a better me. The old me try to bring me down, 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 but everything changed when you came around. Was walking in the dark until I was found, but then the light came on and I see you now. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is the space in between us. The only difference in hurting and deserving is the price of real love. You are the perfect in our imperfections. You are the perfect in our imperfections. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is the space in between us. I'm not perfect, but you see me as perfect. I'm not perfect, but you see me as perfect. Oh, the only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is the space in between us. Space in between us. The only difference in hurting and deserving is the price of real love. The price of real love. You are the perfect in our imperfections. The only difference in imperfect and I'm perfect is the space is perfect.
You're listening to DJ Andy Brum right now on the Spin Zone here on 91.9 WLJS Jacksonville.
Bathroom floor without a word says Serious on my lips. Forgiveness reigns without forgiving. Praying hands to some girl in my living. You are my religion. You are my religion. You are my religion. You are my religion. Good God, I'm ready that you'll be saved. Who's what? Good God, I'm you nothing new, got my hand and choked me up till my face turned blue. But the love's so tight and fine, pennies compared to dimes. Back on to the Father's chair, but do I dare compare him to Good God, I'm ready that you'll be saved. Use what is decaying. Good God, I'm My church is burning to the ground. Your love is starting. Not a
What's up, guys? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and you're listening to The Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. That was Chapel by Alexander Isaiah, and before that was Perfect by Elizabeth Grace. You can find both of their music on Spotify and iTunes. Next up, we have another song. It's a new single that just came out by another local artist. His name is Shep, and this song is called Untitled. I'm actually going to go to the vending machine and get something. You want anything?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are we still recording? Cool. I just want to monitor this just to make sure.
All I need is a pad and a pen and a place to go eat. I'm at it again, I've been aiming for weeks. It's fantasy fiction, I make them believe. I'm packing it better, embrace for the heat. Rapidly rapping, I'm playing for keeps. Got them spazzing on the back of the seats. 1 in a million, the fraction of beat. Mathematics ain't attacking his dreams. Beating the odds, they ain't even impress. Hard for me to break even, I bet. Better know I'm about to make an imprint, cause I'm taking the game and then make it intense. Ain't nobody topping it, I got a pocket full of rockets and I'm going up to the stars. Got a lot of confidence and golly, it's provocative the way I'm going up from the start. I've been huffing and puffing and bumping these bars, jumping the gate till I get a good start. Only get one shot, give me that whole shot, until we're understood we cannot part. And you can bet your money I'm about to chase the dream. You ain't never met nobody as insane as me. In my train of thought there's no vacancy, so don't put nobody on the same train as me. I've been killing it since a little kid, I'm a lyricist. Are you feeling it? Am I getting in your head yet? I've been giving it 110% ever since elementary. Evidently we cannot give our advice out. Got a whole team, now we shine like a lighthouse. All the lights green, cause you can't stop us now. You can take the keys to the cage, I'ma bust out. Behind the scenes it ain't calm, no we run wild. Working for weeks but we having fun now. Going full speed, yeah we stirring up dust now. On the same drive, so don't change the bus route. Automatic like a motor music. Pay attention, yo the flow is stupid. Made a song and put emotion to it. Go and listen to it, you'll be so influenced. Say it's dark, too much emotion to it. Just because I put my soul into it. I ain't sold my soul to make this music. I just write my feelings till this page is bruised up, yeah. How many views does it take? Ain't no age limit, it's stupid to wait. Started in 4th grade, moving since 8th. Now that's what I call a youth in the game. Just a kid that thinks the music is great. Paving his way, think he's losing his brain. From the music, yo, the dude is insane. But from my eyes, the view isn't safe. You couldn't plan the stuff I've imagined. I'm in the lab with a pen and a pad and a vision I've had since the first time I listened to rap, and it's killing me. They're in disbelief. They ain't think the kid could do this, but he is constant seeking my achievements. Don't mind me, nah, I'm just dreaming. Tell me what you think of me. Hoodie up, then I'm thinking deep. Pick guitars till my fingers bleed. The music is in sync with me. That's how powerful the ink can be. Style changed now, so did he. But only behind the curtains, hide the perfect guy. I'm nervous, shy in person. I've been working 1 a.m. when it's kinda early. Stay up late just for writer's purpose. I'm about to write a whole song in one night. Hand cramps, but it's fun, right? Eyes hurt from the sunlight. Done playing like alumni. Said I'm done playing like alumni. Let that sink in. I don't know where to begin. All I need is an ink pen. Never take a day off and don't sleep in. And a sink full of lyrics I'm knee deep in. No sleep all night in my bed again. Other thoughts going off in my head again. Oh, the devil knocking, I will never let him in. Oh, the devil knocking, I will never let him in. Yeah. Out of this world, the mic's a UFO. Shep's the guy that everybody soon to know. Journey to the top, so just keep rhyming. The arrival is cool, but the climb is beautiful. Shep. Shep. Shep.
My name is Carson Bruce, and thank you so much for listening to my song, Just to Dwell. This song is so special to me. It's based off of Psalm 27, and you can find more of my music on carsonbrucemusic.com. Again, that's carsonbrucemusic.com.
There is
So good.
one
He recorded like over 20.
There is one that I seek.
No, he doesn't do it all, but
Just to dwell in your presence, just to worship at your feet, just to gaze upon your beauty. God, your face is all I seek. There is no looking behind. I will search until I find. I will search
5 or 6 inches in a pump. But
My mom at one point thought I might have thyroid issues because I cared about things in school. But honestly, I don't have anything wrong with it, which I'm thankful for. I mean, but some people in my family.
I struggle with my height just because everybody I knew back home. I went to a basketball team. I literally brought the male audience on tours when our class was everyone was that. And I struggle with
I mean, it's not short. I wouldn't say
no,
that.
it's really not. Even like even here, I still have a lot of friends that but now, like, even like I also have
At 5'8", as a male, you're still taller than most men. It's not hard.
it's just like this area is a lot of this area is so weird. Really don't have much.
I don't want to say it's sad. That's not sad. But
It's sad because they're not getting this way.
it's sad for me because I have a terrible ego.
I'd rather get used. Okay. Yeah.
From the council.
I don't feel like I feel like
Hopefully I grow a little.
I got on that. But I would make this. If I was doing it, they did it just for everything. They just like pushed me up to it. Oh, wait, you got I can look you in the eyes now instead of That's way over exaggerated.
There is one thing that I ask. There is one thing that I seek. Just to dwell in your presence.
What is up, guys? Thank you for tuning in and listening every Tuesday from 5 to 7 to the Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. What's up, guys? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum. And today I am with Cody Shaw of Crimson Games. And Cody, I'm so honored to have you here. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you're here to talk about what you do, man. And first and foremost, I want to tell you guys real quick, next week, the time changes. It's not going to be 5 to 7 o'clock. It's going to be 12 to 2. So be sure to make sure you change that and you plan accordingly so you can listen in. And if you miss it, well, then we'll make sure there's a way you can rewatch or listen online, because I'd hate for you to miss an awesome show with Carson Bruce. And in case you're missing this right now, you're probably watching it online anyways. So, yeah, enough of that. Cody, thank you for being here. Tell us a little bit about where we can find you and what you do and what Crimson Games is all about for people just tuning in.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on here. It truly is an honor to be able to do this. Especially, I have a lot shorter of a start than a lot of people, especially at my age. A lot of people at my age are either all in on this kind of stuff or all out. They've all, either made it big and this is their career, or they just play and stream just for the heck of it, don't really plan on trying to make an income or anything like that. So I'm very much a late bloomer, as some would say, in this kind of industry, but it is very new to me. It's especially the computer stuff. The computer stuff is still, I'm learning on the go. I don't know much about computers.
Hey, I know a lot about computers, and I tell you what, there's a learning curve for sure to learning how to live stream, and you know more than I do for sure. When you were showing me what you did with that software and like what all you can do, I was like, whoa, I wish I knew somebody who knew this before, because I've thought about like live streaming this.
Yeah.
And I still don't have it all figured out. So the fact that you know how to do what you do and you're not even really super into the whole techie side of things is awesome.
But it's like you're saying, I've still got so much more I need to learn to optimize the streaming and video editing and things like that for you guys. And that's something I am really investing my time in trying to learn and get better at my craft so I can, get better product for you, the viewer. But the best way to keep up with me and when I'm going live and making videos, things like that, is on my Instagram, which is, once again, Instagram.com/_Crimson_Games_. That is where I'll be posting pretty much whenever I put up a new video or when I live stream. My live stream is a little bit spotty right now, and videos is non-existent just because I don't have editing software just yet. But starting on August 24th, which will be the week that Jacksonville State returns back to school for the fall semester, that will be when I get on a more consistent schedule. So if you want to know what that schedule is, be sure to follow me on Instagram, and I will have links to Twitter and YouTube and my Twitch in that as well, so that you can keep up with whenever I stream, whenever I post videos. You'll get announcements about all of that. You'll know what the schedule is. The schedule will be pinned up where it can be seen on those outlets. Thank you so much for having me on this radio station again. And I know a lot of people like Andy here have been supporting me through watching streams and just even moral support. And I want to send out a personal thank you for every one of those people that are probably listening right now.
Absolutely, man. I'm happy you're here. And if you happen to miss any of the information we've talked about today, I will be sure to post this on my DJ page at DJ_Andy Brum, and also on YouTube, so you can check in the description and you can find all those valuable links you need to follow Cody Shaw and follow the amazing and wonderful Crimson Games channel. So, Cody, thank you so much, man, for being here on the show. This has been such a blast, such an honor having you here, man. I'm excited to see what's coming up soon. Maybe we can play some Mario Kart eventually here. I'm
hoping that the stuff that I need to start making Mario Kart videos is coming up soon. And as Andy and I have talked about several times over the last few days, Andy here will be joining me on a lot of those streams and, making a lot of videos with us. Andy is not much of a gamer himself.
I'm not a big
busy
gamer. I like games.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty casual.
Yeah. But with the music stuff, he doesn't have the kind of time to dedicate into the gaming stuff like I do and several others do. But having Andy involved with, especially just the Mario Kart and maybe some smaller games like Rocket League and Uno and things like that, maybe later on down the road, will be a blessed treat, in my opinion, just to have him involved in some of the videos and some of the streams. Just the way this man talks is phenomenal. He's a great person, great friend, always been there for me, and just been able to confide in him in anything, and just a heck of a guy is really all I can say. So
thank you, man. That means a lot. Coming from you means a lot. But yeah, Cody, I'm excited. This will be fun. I'm serious. Anytime, just hit me up, man, and let me know. Be like, hey, we're about to play some Mario Kart. Be like, yeah, I'm ready to wreck some noobs. Let's do it. Because I love Mario Kart. Mario Kart's my jam. I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at some of those games. Shooters, I'm not good at. I'm not good at Call of Duty.
Me neither.
Maybe zombies. I like zombies. I don't know about you.
I haven't played zombies since like COD 3, so
Wow.
it's been a long time. I need to get back. That might be something I'm making to a video later, just for, some people thinking out there is like, what kind of stuff is this guy going to post? I might have to do that later. Andy's definitely been encouraging it over the last few days, so that might be something I look into just so I can go all 3 rounds and I'll actually be able to make it through.
Seriously. Hey, I'll help revive you. It'll be fun.
Oh, that'll be great.
And, is Zombies cross-platform, or is the Black Ops series cross-platform? Because I know you're a PC gamer and I'm a PS4 console gamer.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But your PS4, that's unfortunately I don't have PS4. I do have Xbox, but I do not have PS4. I do want eventually to get a PS4 just because it has certain games, and for, as we're now knowing, certain people that are on that platform that may not be able to get on other platforms. Yeah. And just having that availability is very important to me. But it is something that I am wanting to look into at a later date.
But it is a sacrifice we all have to make. You can't just be everywhere.
Yeah, you can't do everything, be everywhere. It's sometimes, and like I mentioned earlier, PCs, computer stuff is all very expensive. So I'm honestly still trying to recover from that. So
I feel that. Excuse me, I should not have eaten Skittles right now. All right, well, we're going to go play some more music, more local artists. The Spin Zone is all about supporting local artists. Excuse me, don't ever eat while you're about to speak on a radio show. Next up, guys, we have The Wind by Josh Holsey. Stay tuned, keep listening, guys. We'll be here till 7 o'clock.
Spirit's like the wind, and it blows, and it blows. You covered all my sins, they are gone, so gone. And your love is like an ocean, and when the spirit gets going, your spirit's like the wind. Blows on my soul. How it blows, how it blows. We don't know where it comes, where it goes. How it blows, how it blows. Holy Ghost, just let it go. It's like the wind, and it comes and it goes. You are my closest kin, the Father and Son, and your love is like an ocean. And when the Spirit gets going, your Spirit's like the wind. And it blows on my soul. How it blows, how it blows, how it blows, how it blows. We don't know where it comes, where it goes. How it blows, how it blows, how it blows, how it blows. Holy Ghost, just let it go. Just let me enter in. Say where and I'll go. My love is genuine. Till I give up the ghost. How it blows, how it blows. We don't know where it comes, where it goes. How it blows, how it blows. Holy Ghost, just let it go. How it blows, how it blows. We don't know where it comes, where it goes. How
Hey everyone, this is Elizabeth Grace, and you're in the mix with DJ Andy Brum on 91.9 WLJS.
Oh, I'm back and I'm better than ever. And this time it's gonna last forever. Honey, you thought you were clever, but the new me is 10 times better. Now I'm back and I'm better than ever. And this time it's gonna last forever. Honey, you thought you were clever, but the new me is 10 times better. 'Cause greater is he within me. The me that is in the world, you can't bring me down. 'Cause greater is he, it's within me. The me that is in the world, you can't bring me down. I found my purpose, you can't stop me now. My help comes from the clouds, my God is looking out. I know with him that I can make it through. And everything I do, I put my trust in you. Long as he
Sorry to interrupt this amazing song, but right now I'm having some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, and so we are going to have to do something very quickly. I'm sure we'll be back on the air in a second. I am also here with Cody Shaw. Cody, if you want right now, since I gotta fix what's going on with my computer really quick so we can keep playing music, tell us a little bit about yourself again for people just now tuning in, and what you do, what Crimson Games is, and where we can find you.
Well, it's Crimson Gaming is something that I started back in March, actually. So it's relatively new. That's why if you follow much of my social media, you won't see all that much, especially on YouTube, where it is literally empty at this moment because I don't have editing software. Twitch streaming is pretty much all I've been doing for the last few months. But I started this with the mission of trying to obviously spread God's kingdom, first and foremost. And second of all, to give family-friendly content, because I know that gaming, especially in the YouTube realm, is a very popular subject among especially younger people. And when I was trying to explain gaming and things of that nature to my parents, they didn't understand it simply because they didn't use much video games, especially when they were younger. When I was a kid, I didn't play all that many video games. They wanted me and my little brother to be outside more. Not saying that they were the harsh, you could never do anything parents. They were very loving parents. I should clarify that. Very loving parents, but they wanted what was best for me and my brother, and a lot of that was physical activity whenever possible. And
can relate to that growing up, definitely. I remember, I don't know if you ever had the Game Boy Advance or remember what that was.
Oh, yeah.
I got one of those in second grade, and I feel like I was the last kid to ever get a game system. But I wasn't. Looking back on it, you know.
Looking back on it now,
things could be much worse, But I remember thinking about that and being like, wow, and I'd play games all the time. And my mom eventually was like, all right, Andrew, you can only play for 1 hour a day.
Mm-hmm.
On weekends, I might get a little more free time to play games and stuff. But she'd be like, what are you doing? You need to go outside, do other stuff. Can't just sit inside and play games all day. But anyways, I totally relate to that, man.
Yep.
Totally.
And so that fed into the terrible at games idea, just because I didn't grow up playing as many video games as others did. And so, that's something, when I was looking at the idea of, trying to make YouTube videos and do things like that, I started looking at, A, what do people need, and B, what can I market? Because I can't exactly go on here and have, awesome gameplay, or there's a Let's Play series on YouTube, which is basically a tutorial on how to play games through other gamers, and they just basically kind of walk you through games. It's like, this is the best way to play the game. I'm not going to be able to do that because I can't play the games very well.
Yeah.
My tutorial would be more of how not to, but
I can relate to that too, honestly. But I love games, man. I know. In case you don't know, I used to work at GameStop. So when I worked there, I felt like I was not inferior to everybody, but I felt like there were some people that I worked with that it was like, wow, this person's really into games and I'm just sort of into them, or I'm just
Right.
sort of this or that. And obviously I feel like you're somebody who does like gaming
Mm-hmm.
and you're really into that. But, we both kind of come from similar ways where, we didn't grow up playing all these different games our whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just kind of now getting into this whole
Right.
swing of things. And correct me if I'm wrong on any of this from your perspective, but that's kind of me, is like I just started kind of really getting into gaming again.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
awesome.
But it was the biggest thing for me, and I've mentioned this before if you've been listening in on the radio, but the biggest thing for me is the reason I can't just be, hey, here's some YouTube videos that I watch or that a friend sent to me, is because some of the language and some of the conversation on it was so vulgar. And I watched some of it, and I've found some people that are better at the language, but admittedly a lot of the YouTubers that I still watch still have language, but I've found some that are better at it. And that's something I want to offer, is something that's clean. You could sit down with your mom, your dad, your grandparent, your cousin, whoever, sit there, and that you're going to get good, clean content that,
absolutely.
No one's going to sit there and complain, oh, why did they have this conversation, or why did they use that word? That was so uncalled for. And that's the idea that I have strived to create, is something that I would feel okay with sitting down with my parents and watching.
Yeah, I totally relate to that, man. Growing up in a Christian household, and I feel like I want to continue to encourage people and be uplifting by not having to turn so many people away by being offensive and doing things that I don't believe in. Speaking of things that just I don't feel like I believe with. So yeah, same whole deal. And I feel like we need more wholesome content like that.
And I think it's
world.
I think a lot of it is, a lot of these people maybe didn't come up in a Christian household like you and I did. And, they feel that it's necessary to give good content. They think it's necessary to, when something happens that they got angry about, to drop a curse word or to slam something down on a table or just go to town on something vulgar or something. You wouldn't be, I couldn't sit here and say a lot of things around my parents or my grandparents that maybe, some of my friends even may not have an issue with saying. And that's just because of, I think a lot of people have kind of brought up the foul language is funny.
Yeah.
And
that's true. People are like, like I know, like during, I feel like everybody's probably gone through this, but like in your teenage years, you feel like people are getting older and they start to swear. Some people do. And a lot of it's just like, oh, that's so funny, just to say something that's kind of taboo, or you know what I'm trying to say. Like
it's
just,
edgy.
Yeah, edgy. Exactly. That's the word.
And my whole thing is and I mean, for some people that will add a comedic flair. It might, it might bring back a memory of something that happened. Just one word could trigger so much in the human brain. I firmly believe that. But I don't think it's necessary to have good content that's just as funny, in my opinion, if not funnier, than some of the other people that maybe feel like that kind of stuff is necessary.
Absolutely. 100% agree with you, man. Well, we're almost done with the show. It's 6:40.
Aw.
It's been a long, long day. And I hate to say this, but this is going to be the last few minutes, I think. So before we get off the air and we finish with a couple of songs, I finally got my computer back up and running, which is the good news. So thankfully we don't have to, go without music. But Cody, thank you so much for being here on the show today. I'm so happy to have content creators like you on the show, even if it's not music, because I want people to find something that they can relate to. And, it doesn't always have to be music, because there are tons of people who listen to music. And just because you listen to music doesn't mean you're a musician. You could be a gamer, and,
right.
You may be listening and what you're hearing isn't exactly, like, oh, this is great music because, I'm a drummer and I like this, which I know we're both drummers, which is really cool. But some people, of course, they listen to music and, they're like, maybe they play video games or they do other things. So I think there's an spread that you're doing. And yeah, so where can we find you, Cody, real quick? On Instagram, and then of course on Twitch. Where do we need to go so we can watch your live streams?
The best place to find me, and I will have links to other things through these other outlets, but the 3 easiest outlets to find me and ultimately links to everything else will be on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, just because it allows me to put, the more difficult, I should say, URLs to reach me, because the Twitch isn't under the Crimson Games yet. Okay. It will be after a while. And then YouTube, I have not been able to create a custom URL yet. And so both of those, if I sat here and read it off to you, it would sound like I'm speaking in code or a completely different language. So I'm going to skip those, and I'm going to go to my social media and my email address. And, of course, if you send me an email, it's like, hey, I want to, get involved with maybe it's as simple as just, hey, I want to watch your streams. I can send you links. Or it's, hey, I want to get involved by maybe hosting an event and having you involved, or, maybe promoting you in some way, shape, or form. That would be awesome. I'm very welcoming to those ideas. But the best 3 ways to get a hold of me right now is Instagram at instagram.com/_Crimson Games_, and then twitter.com at _Crimson_Games_, and then facebook.com/Cody Crimson Gaming. And that's, once again, the facebook.com/Cody Crimson Gaming. Of course, Cody is my first name, and just trying to make it easier to stand out, I put my first name on Facebook just because there were so many other Crimson Games or Crimson Gaming. I decided to add my first name just to kind of stand out for those of you that might be trying to find me. And my email is terblatgmz@outlook.com. And so those are probably the best 4 ways to find me right now. When things change, I will update DJ Andy, and I'll update my social media as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you again so much, Cody, for being on the show. I'm so glad we got to talk about Crimson Gaming and got to find out a little bit more about you, what you do, what you're a part of, and find out a little bit about your core beliefs. And I'm so glad we got this opportunity. Hopefully the opportunity arises again, and I can have you back on the show, and we can talk some more and see where everything is going. Hit me up, man. I want to play some Mario Kart with you.
Absolutely.
It'll be fun. Mario Kart's my jam, man. If you like Mario Kart out there, please hit me up. I'd love to play some Mario Kart with somebody. I don't have anybody right now. But yeah, Cody, let's play some Mario Kart together sometime when that Switch comes in, because I want to be on that stream, man, with you when we're throwing red shells and blue shells and all that. All right, guys, you're listening to Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. As always, it's your host, DJ Andy Brum. We're going to kick things back off where we left off with Elizabeth Grace's song, Greater. And then after that, we'll be Fall in Line by Shep. And then we will finish with Ashes by Jonathan Gamble.
And this time it's gonna last forever. Honey, you thought you were clever, but the new me is 10 times better. 'Cause greater is he within me than he that is in the world. You can't bring me down. 'Cause greater is he that's within me than he that is in the world. You can't bring me down. Long as he sees me, I'm good. He hears me and I'm understood. No matter what may come my way, I'll make it through long as I have faith. Long as he sees me, I'm good. He hears me and I'm understood. No matter what may come my way, I'll make it through long as I have faith. 'Cause greater is he within me than he that is in the world. You can't bring me down. 'Cause greater is he within me than he that is in the world. You can't bring me down. You can't bring me down.
Thank you so much for listening to my new single, Greater. You can check out my music on Instagram at EGDND.
You are listening to DJ Andy Brum right now on the Spin Zone here on 91.9 WLJS Jacksonville. You are listening to DJ.
up, guys? This is Shep, and you're in the mix with DJ Andy Brum right here on 91.9 WLJS. Someone told me if you work, then you'll make it. As long as you ain't lazy, then the game's always vacant. And I almost believed it, cause it's oh so deceiving. But as soon as you get a glimpse, somebody's gonna take it. Some people saying I'm too basic, I won't make it. Get up out my face, you ain't changing the destination. I've always been a sucker for people's opinions, but now don't let it get to me, it's never gonna faze me. And I don't know enough, I'll never make my way. I'm barely holding up, I'm living day by day, and I'm too young to rap. I don't know what to do, but the game better watch it, cause I'm coming through. Half the people don't understand what I'm trying to do. The kind of thing I'm chasing after isn't taught in school. It's engraved in my veins, I'm infected. It's hard to convey my head, but I hope you get the message. Said it's hard to convey my mind state. My mind state. My mind state. When nobody gets my state of mind. My state of mind. My state of mind. I may be too young for this rap thing. But I'ma take a leap of faith. Cause ain't no way I'm about to fall in line. To fall in line. To fall in line. Wake up, sleepyheads, you about to miss it. It is unbelievable what they about to witness. While y'all all been sleeping, I've been trying to make a business in the lab. I've been cooking up lyrics like I'm a chemist. I will not be stopped by a single person or object. If you hearing this, then God bless. I treat music like a contest, and that's the wrong mind state, I guess. I should probably speak my mind less, but I digress. I'm just trying to make it out. It's hard to make a sound coming from a small town. When you're all in, when you know you're going all out. To be appalling, you gotta be willing to stand out. Don't need handouts from anyone. I work for what I want. I work all summer long and I try to express it. It's engraved in my veins, I'm infected. It's hard to convey my head, but I hope you get the message. Said it's hard to convey my mind state. My mind state. My mind state. When nobody gets my state of mind. My state of mind. State of mind. I may be too young for this rap thing. But I'ma take a leap of faith. Cause ain't no way I'm about to fall in line. Fall in line. Alright, let's take it back. Take it way back to 44 bars when I ain't know what I was doing. Now my dreams have been enlarged. I've been scheming from the jump and I've been dreaming from the floor. I look up and see the stars like it's really not that far. I'm out of place, give me a break, I reach for outer space. I got a voice, wanna be heard, but never show my face. I wanna speak, but it hurts with every breath I take. Cause I'm ashamed of my voice, don't like the sound it makes. And it wasn't my choice, it was a calling. And I'ma be doing it till they put me in the coffin. I've been spitting and coughing, I got the rhythm, it's awful. I'm not a victim, this ain't a system I'm getting involved in. I'm just here for the music, the fluid inside of my body keeping me moving, yeah. It's engraved in my veins, I'm infected. It's hard to convey my head, but I hope you get the message. Said it's hard to convey my mind state. My mind state. My mind state. When nobody gets my state of mind. My state of mind. My state of mind. I may be too young for this rap thing. But I'ma take a leap of faith. Cause ain't no way I'm about to fall in line. Fall in line.
This is 91.9 FM, WLJS Jacksonville, your cure for common radio.
All that I've ever known fell apart right in front of me. Embers and sparks remain at the heart of what I believe. For you give me hope that in the fire I am not alone. And even when my world has burned down, I find you in the ashes. And even though the flame won't burn out, I know you're there. And even when the fire is all around me, I find you in the ashes. Sometimes it's hard to see through the smoke of reality, and it's getting hard to breathe in the haze that's surrounding me. But you give me hope that in the fire I am not alone. And even when my world has burned down,
What's up, guys? You're listening to the Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, and that was Ashes by Jonathan Gamble. And next up, we have Gravity of Grace by Hunter Allen.
When I feel you never giving up, you come and pick me up, and you take away the pain. You are my hiding place. But when my hope is letting go, you start to pull me close, and you leave my fear behind. The rush is breathing me to life. I'm falling, and I'm falling. The gravity of grace is stronger than my shame, and now I'm falling into your arms. Now I'm learning how to let you do everything you do, and to step out of the way. With you, a heart of stone can change. Now I'm falling, now I'm falling. The gravity of grace is stronger than my shame, and now I'm falling into your arms. Even when I don't deserve, I know that I'm in your hands. Even when I can't hold on, you always find me where I land. Even when I don't deserve, I know that I'm in your hands. Even when I can't hold on, you always find me where I land. And even when I don't deserve, I know that I'm in your hands. And even when I can't hold on, you always find me where I land. I'm falling, and I'm falling. The gravity of grace is stronger than my shame, and now I'm falling into your arms, into your arms.
What is up, guys? It's your host, DJ Andy Brum. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to the Spin Zone here on 91.9 WLJS. Also, I just want to say thank you, Cody, for being here on the show with me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. It was so much fun, and I think we got a lot accomplished today. Like I said, I'm looking forward to maybe some Mario Kart or something in the future.
Absolutely.
I had a lot of fun a few days ago. If you don't know, guys, if you missed the show, Cody has a channel called Crimson. I'm trying to remember it. Crimson Games, right?
It goes either way. Crimson Games or Crimson Gaming.
Crimson Gaming or Crimson Games, and he's a Twitch streamer, and he's also got an Instagram account. You can follow him and check out what he's doing and stay up to date. But I just really wanted to have you on the show, man, because I feel like we have the same core beliefs. We have a lot of the same things that we believe in, and I want to really promote that. And I think what you're doing is really good, and I enjoyed being on the show. So I want other people to find out about it, and hopefully maybe I can be on your show again someday and we can play some games like Mario Kart. Anyways, I'm out of time today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to The Spin Zone right here on 91.9 WLJS. Next week, do not forget, the time changes. We're going to be on the air from 12 to 2 o'clock. It's not going to be 5 to 7 like it was today. So be sure to make sure you alter your schedule and make time for this show because you won't regret it if you do. Anyways, that's it for me. It's your host, DJ Andy Brum, signing off. Be sure to tune in next week from 12 to 2 o'clock, guys. We're going to have another special guest. Last thing I'm going to say. Another special guest, Carson Bruce. He'll be here in studio, so you can hear more about him. He just released a new album called On My Face, and we're going to go over some stuff that's going on in his life, places he's going to be playing, singing his music, where you can find him, and we're just going to be talking about new music that he's got coming out. So this will be fun. Cody, thank you so much again for being on the show with us. This was such an awesome pleasure, man. You're amazing, man. Hopefully we can do this again sometime. I'm signing off, guys. Tune in next week at 12 o'clock.
I've been